Blue Lock is one of the fall season shows that I never expected to get into. I have about as much interest in sports anime as a Discord moderator has in adult women. So to say Blue Lock, a soccer anime, wasn't exactly up my alley would be a massive understatement. But one of you guys on the Discord server recommended it to me a few weeks back, and having the chance to catch up with it, I've gotta say, it's pretty damn good. The animation is gorgeous, the characters seem cool, and that fucking eye effect thing they have, I absolutely love it. But all of this pales in comparison to the brutal realism of the story. For anyone uninitiated, Blue Lock is about the 300 most promising Japanese soccer players being put into a hyper-competitive program to train the most egotistical striker. You heard that right, the most egotistical striker. It's like a Diamond League lobby, except they all touch grass and work out. But because 11 doesn't equally divide into 300, the first training exercise our gents face is an elimination game of tag. The loser of this game gets locked out, and they can never play on the Japanese soccer team ever again. And they probably get assassinated in the back room or something. Whoever loses this game of tag will never be able to fulfill their dreams of becoming a world-class soccer player. And one of them is going to have to lose. That's the cold, hard truth of winning. Will you steal someone else's dream to achieve your own? The answer to that question from me is a resounding fucking yes. Life is a competition, and there's always going to be winners and losers. Sometimes it's one winner, sometimes it's a group of winners. But there's always a loser, someone who doesn't get what they want. The fact that the show is willing to challenge our main protagonist's ethics and resolve in its very first episode, especially after we've seen how he already understands the pain of loss, is the reason I got hooked to right in. Not to mention how much effort they put into making it seem like a morally reprehensible decision. What we see here is Isagi embracing the monster of victory, an unstoppable, unhesitating, determined and egotistical monster that will stop at nothing to achieve victory. I don't mean to sound heartless, but if you're winning, someone else is losing because of you. Some people are so naive to think that them winning has absolutely nothing to do with someone else losing, just because they didn't sign some contract or formally enter a competition. But that's bullshit. The moment you decide you want something from your life is when you enter one of life's many competitions. You have a job, while someone else was rejected or didn't even get the chance to apply. You've bought a ticket for a concert, while someone else wasn't able to get a seat. You're in a relationship, while someone else was probably interested in them as well. Life is a competition. Some bastards will tell you it isn't. They will tell you that life isn't a competition as if we live in some miracle fantasy where everyone gets what they want. You already know that's bullshit. I know you do, but you still act as if it was the truth. You see someone talking to your crush and you do absolutely nothing about it. You know you're lacking confidence, but you're not hitting the gym, nor are you trying to talk to new people. You know you're broke, but you haven't started a side hustle, nor have you found a decent job that you like. You know full well that you're in a race against everyone around you. Then why the hell aren't you sprinting? There are things you want, but you have not put in the effort to beat your competition to it. If you ever feel like shit and you don't know why, it's probably because you know you're losing the race right now. And it doesn't matter what you're racing for. Your motivation could be to become the world's greatest hero or just to touch some tits. Once either of these get you into the gym, it really doesn't matter which one it is. So don't let other people shame your desires. You can desire whatever the hell you want, so there's absolutely no reason to lie to yourself. So, what are you going to do? How are you going to win? Are you going to just sit there and twiddle your thumbs, say, I don't know, and then just continue watching the video or skip to another one like some jackass? That's not going to get you anywhere. You know that. You've been doing it all of your life. The way to win is simple. Matter of fact, you already know the way. It is extremely obvious, but it is also not what you're looking for. You know you're meant to go hit the gym. You know you should stop jacking off, drinking, smoking, or whatever else you're doing. You know you should be trying to talk to new people and cut out the people that harm your life. You know you should stop being broke and learn a skill that people actually pay for. You know you should be an honest, reliable, likable person instead of being a dickhead. You know all of this shit. What you're actually looking for is one of two things, and depending on which one it is going to entirely determine your success. Perhaps you're looking for an easy way out, in which case, spoiler alert, there's absolutely no one who's going to do the hard work for you to succeed. And if you're not looking for an easy way out, and you're still not acting, you're probably looking for someone to prove to you that this is the way forward. In which case, what are you waiting for? People like Hamza, Iman Gadzi have already proved it. And if you stick around long enough, you'll see that I'll make it as well. So, you can act now, or you can be a jackass and do absolutely nothing, and in a few months' time wonder why your life is just as mediocre now as it was a few months ago. Your choice. If you're choosing to act, the best thing you can do for yourself is to immediately start setting goals. Your goals need to be SMART, which means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely. I've already made a full video on goals when I was covering Ya Boy Kongming, so if you want to check that out, go ahead. And if you want to stick around for any more specific advice, you can hit the subscribe button down below and stick around till I get to 5k subscribers this January. And also, if you're interested in my self-improvement journey, you can either follow the channel Discord or the Instagram, both of which are appreciated, and the links are down in the description below. So get to it, and I'll see you later.